Well, as you can see, there is one lap to go before we turn them loose to resume the action here in our 30-lap super modified feature at the grand opening, the premiere of the brand new palatial Irwindale Speedway here about 30 miles west, or make that east of Los Angeles. We're west, we're getting kind of wet, aren't we? Right now, Davey Hamilton, who was the fast qualifier earlier this evening, started 10th in the inversion, and he now leads over Troy Regier. Jeff Helton arrives in third on the restart as they go to work on lap number 13.
Going back to green, Davey moves back up to the top of the racetrack, and Troy Regier tries the bottom. But Davey's got here's a lot of momentum down the back straightaway.
Looks like Davey could just about play with it right now.
Yeah, it looks that way, but you know, I don't know. Troy, he might have something for him.
Well, Paul Durant has not been the factor that we thought he might be this evening.
That's true. I'm kind of surprised about that. Maybe they have a little bit of motor problems, missed the setup just a little bit, but right now the race seems to be between Davey and Troy Regier.
Right now, Durant is fired back in 7th position. He started 9th, so he's made no real advancement toward the front. There's Ricky Otts in that red and blue number 3. He rides now in the 5th position after starting on the pole. There's Durant in that blue and white number 78.
Good close.
That's in 7th position.
Yeah, some good close racing back here in the back, Gary.
15 laps in, 15 laps to go. One of the heat races, a lot of yellow cars, a lot of black cars this year.
Yeah, that's true. It seems to be that way. I think I'd rather see the yellow cars. They're a little bit easier to see.
Well, still, Durant works the high side, trying to move up one position.
Good three-wide racing coming out of the corner, going down the back straight. This is real exciting for the fans, I'm sure.
Durant talked to the drivers during the drivers' meeting because he had tested here a couple of weeks ago and talked about the idiosyncrasies of this racetrack.
Yeah, that's true. He was talking to him about getting up alongside of cars coming off the corner, make sure, they were seeing, make sure they got enough room to pass, because these cars, as much power as they have, even though they're banked the way that it is, the car still tends to drift up high.
The car tends to push to the high side. Look at that, almost contact right there.
That's my slower car, Kelly Newman. Sparks flying on a car on the inside bottom of the racetrack. I don't know if he's in trouble or not.
Durant now is in 6th position. They'll make that 5th position as they complete lap number 19. 11 laps to go. And look at the leaders. There is your leader, Davey Hamilton.
Troy Regier's still right there. I think he might have something for him.
Right now, it could depend on tire wear.
Yeah,
they had a chance to cool the tires under that yellow, so tire wear should not really be a factor. And you know that Davey Hamilton is smart enough not to abuse the tires.
Yeah. It looks like Troy Regier drives on him a little bit, getting in the corner, but Davey rolls off the corner a lot better. So maybe Davey's just kind of taking it easy, getting in and saving his tires. It looks like going through lap traffic now.
Bob, it has to look a lot faster from your vantage point than what it does for the press box up here.
Well, it certainly does. These guys are flying as they come down to enter turn number 1. We're taking a look right now at Hamilton and Regier going at it. And this thing is going to get a little bit more interesting here before it's all said and done, I think, because you can see Regier closing up on Hamilton right now, and they are in deep traffic in Tim Green. This is where the drivers earn their money.
Well, that's just right, Bob. You know how short track racing is. Sometimes it's better to be running second than to be leading when it comes to lap traffic, because you have a bigger picture of what's going on. But it looks like Davey's gone through pretty well. And actually, Troy's lost a little bit of ground to Davey at this point.
Lost a lot of ground, realistically. Traffic can play a major factor. And keep in mind, these guys are not looking at side view or rear view mirrors. They're almost going by sound, and the sound has to be deafening with that big monster motor right next to him.
I'll tell you, Troy Regier just drove right back up on Davey. This car looks like it's running up on him.
Look at this, go to the inside. There's a possibility you can't make it stick.
No, Davey's carries a lot of momentum off the corner. I don't know if maybe Davey's just waving the car again, but Troy's car's working really, really, really well on the bottom.
But again, Davey rolls off the corner.
Yeah, that's true. I think
frees the car up a little bit.
I think so. Plus, I know the Trigueros, those guys always had horsepower. They got a really stout motor in that car.
Lap number 26, but the yellow flag flies for a second time here this evening. So one thing this will do, this will take the traffic factor out of it.
That's true. That's true. Davey and Troy Regier will run a nose to tail at this point. I don't think there's going to be any lap cars in between them. So the lap car shouldn't be a factor at this point.
Once again, Davey Hamilton is your leader. Hamilton, we've talked about that great battle for a second position. Regier. So in under yellow. We had some debris on the racetrack. You saw a couple of black pieces along the front stretch get hit and kicked up near the grandstand.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it.
So under this yellow, this gives us an opportunity to go back to the pit lane and Steve Evans.
Well, actually, I'm right next door to your broadcast booth in one of these skyboxes, 10 stories above ground level. There was about a dozen of them, and they were sold out about a month after the construction of the track was announced, and this is the good life. Not only is there a ton of food over here, you stand over to the left, sample a little of that. This is de rigueur in any luxury box. You got to have a monitor with our award-winning pictures up here. But the most incredible thing is the view itself. Have a look out this window. There is not a blind spot of this fast half-mile racetrack. And if you want to go outside, want to brave the elements a little bit, here, I'll open the door for you, guys. Right out here, there's a whole other level. Well, thank you, sir. A whole other level of this box with some more seats that all belong to the landlord. Pretty cool, huh? I don't think any of these are going to come up for vacancy anytime soon, Gary.
He does get around. Well, we're hearing now that number 10 may be out of fuel.
What a tough break for Troy Regier.
Well, now he picks up the throttle again. I just can't imagine that happening.
I can't either.
We've not had a lengthy yellow.
No, we don't have it. No, not at all. I mean, we've had a lot of green flag laps. It shouldn't really be a problem. Green is.
Well, there's the green flag, and he is coasting around to the inside, and that means there's really nobody to challenge Davey Hamilton.
Not at this point. I don't know if they're going to throw the caution up, have that car stuck down on the bottom. I don't think it's going to get off the racetrack. Davey's pretty much looks like he's opened up a pretty wide lead at this point, and seems to be driving away pretty handily.
Well, Eckberg in the pink car rides in second position now. Lamborn is third. Kelly Newman is now fourth, so that really scrambles things on that restart.
A pretty good race here with these two yellow cars battling out.
Davey Hamilton flew in from Phoenix where he was practicing and attempting to qualify for tomorrow's Pep Boys Indy Racing League event there. He'll be right back again early tomorrow morning for the race. Davey's going to pick up the win here tonight, and don't forget he's also in that midget feature as well.
That's true. That's true. I'm sure this will get pumped up for them too.
Well, we're awaiting the checkered flag for Davey Hamilton. Davey Hamilton picks up the white flag, 1 lap to go. This man that now lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, formerly from Boise, Idaho. This battle is for second position right now.
It's going to be a pretty good battle, but one car running at the bottom, one car running at the top of the racetrack. Trying to get by, this just hasn't happened.
And the checkered flag out for the guy that's no surprise at all. The guy that after qualifying we thought, hey, he's going to be tough to beat this evening. So Davey Hamilton takes the victory. And a wide margin at the end over Mark Eckberg. Kelly Newman took third. Landon took fourth. Jeff Helton took fifth. So we'll take a break, come back with a lot more racing action from Irwindale.